What is up? I hope you are doing great in your training this off season. And today I just want to talk about a certain topic that is going to help you today, right now. I am filming this in early December, and I wanted to share it with you guys because this topic is going to be how to win the holiday season with your training. The holiday season, if you haven't noticed, is one of the biggest times for distraction, one of the biggest times for complacency. And guess what? This is the scary part about it. It's one of the closest times on our timeline of the year to tryouts, to winter workouts, to the spring season. It's literally right before, the New Year's, and then all of a sudden it's January, and now it's like time to focus on the actual spring season. Obviously, you should have been doing that this whole time, but that's when it's closest to the spring season. So I want to talk about how to win the holiday season. Okay, we just had Thanksgiving. That's done, over with. That's not a holiday that really impairs too much. It's usually a day, maybe 2 days, depending on if you have to go to 2 different Thanksgivings. Maybe you went on vacation. But the biggest one I'm talking about is coming up now soon with winter break, Christmas, and New Year's, all right? This is going to be probably the biggest time for distractions in your training. And I just want to tell you that overall, I'm not giving you a free pass today. I want you to double down on your training and actually work even harder, okay? Not just get your stuff done that you have been before. I want you to take it to a new level. So this is going to be a few tips and tricks and how your training should look so you have something to mimic this holiday season. This is the first disclaimer. I come from a big family. They do a lot of events around Christmas on both sides of my mom and dad's family. And I have a wife, so we do stuff on her sides of the family too. So there's a lot of events, all right? And I just finished playing about a year ago, but I had to do this during all these events as well while I was playing because every day I was training for my season. But the biggest thing I want to tell you is prioritize your catching work early in the day, okay? Do not let it slip up to nighttime or anything like that. The nice part is the firing power you're going to get from having a winter break off from school. So you don't have school all day, okay, in a couple weeks. So you should be able to get your drills in. There's really no excuse unless you're just on a remote island on vacation and you couldn't bring a baseball mitt or do anything. Then that's the decision you and your family made. And you might honestly see the repercussions for that in spring. So right now, I just want to tell you, family time is super important, super, super important. I'm not going to tell you don't hang out with your family. Do not do that. All I'm saying is still get your drills done that day, realizing that there's 24 hours in a day. After you sleep for 8, okay, you have 16, but you're not usually with your family or doing an event for that whole 16 hours in that day, okay? Even if it's Christmas morning, maybe that's like one that you obviously probably don't need to train that day, but you could still find a time during that to get your drills in no matter what, all right? So this is gonna come down to me acknowledging that you should spend time with family, 100%. If your family is traveling on vacation, that's awesome. But do you really, really want to take a break from your development right now with everything you've built to enjoy, all 7 days, all 24 hours of each day in that vacation? Or can you still do something because you love catching? That's what I want to inspire. And obviously talk to your parents. If they say, no, you can't bring anything, just be like, hey, maybe a mitt or a ball. Can I still stay fresh with certain things? I'm willing to bet they'll allow you to. They might not let you bring gear on a cruise or something like that, okay? But if you're not going on a vacation, if you're not doing that, you should be training every single day, okay? Exclude Christmas Day, whatever. So you get an off day. But you can wake up earlier, you can get your drills done during the day, because realistically, all these events pile up towards nighttime, and then you're like, oh, I didn't get them done. Now I have to go do this or go do that, and I'll just double up tomorrow. No, my challenge to you is get everything done each day, because out of love, I'm telling you, what you do this off season, this holiday season, will affect how good your season is in the spring. Okay, you're in what's called a ramp up phase. Right now, you're gonna start ramping up your volume. You're gonna start ramping up your intent, so then you can get to mid-season form sooner, so then you can shine during tryouts. Opening day feels like, you're already a month into baseball. Things of that nature. That's how you truly, truly win. That's how MLB guys look so prepared come opening day. You're like, dang, that guy just hit a home run first pitch, okay? It's not like they're getting off of their couch from eating Christmas cookies the whole winter and now they're just, oh, yep, I'm talented. No, they're doing stuff, then they go into spring training in a very high peak form, and then during then they get all the rust off. Now, opening day, they're ready. Okay, treat that same way right now. Start to ramp it up. So don't just do what you've been doing, actually ramp it up now. And that's going to take, again, 30 to 45 minutes each day for your catching development. I recommend if you're on break from school, just get this done as soon as possible. Wake up and get it done. Boom. Okay, great. Now you're not going to hear any flack from your parents, okay, because they're not going to want you to train over family time. Totally get that. Family time is important, but get this done sooner so then you build a habit out of it and you have more time to have more quality training. Okay, that's what I'm trying to hit home here. So the biggest reason I'm talking about the holiday season though is because this is where a lot of guys take a step back. Okay, they've worked hard all fall, or maybe they started working November 1st, so they put in a couple of really solid months. Now they take a step back from throwing, receiving, blocking. Then they come back from getting away from their diet, okay? Resting too much, not really doing much in their workouts, things like that. Getting mentally tired just from all the holiday season stress, things like that. And then they're just super unmotivated, and now it leaks into their whole January, and then they're finally ramping it up come February. And that's not a good recipe from the timeline I just gave you of what pros do and what college programs do. So my biggest thing for you right now is prioritize family. But in order for you to prioritize family, don't forget about your goals this year in your training that a lot of you guys have told me you had, and I feel responsible as coach to tell you this truth because it's not easy, I get it, but you need to win the holiday season. This is where you need to double down on it, okay? If I was here, I'd shake you and I'd tell you, please go harder. Don't take a break, go harder, okay? Would you rather have one good week of Christmas, New Year's, or an entire great season this whole spring, this whole summer, and next fall? Your choice, and it all starts now. And I really do mean that, because this is not just pivotal for your development, this is pivotal to get over that mental hump of another distraction, and then it takes you out of your training because, oh, we have to decorate, a Christmas tree tonight. Okay, get your drills in earlier. Okay, I like Christmas. My whole family loves Christmas. There's a whole slew of events I have in my family, so I had to learn this for myself, and I want to share it with you guys because I realized that I came back so prepared when I would back to my season, back to my teammates is what I mean, after Christmas break. I came back so prepared because I didn't take this time off, all right? I literally would grind and I would show up so prepared, and I would go through my process, and yeah, I had to wake up maybe a little earlier, or maybe I had to get the drills done earlier, or maybe I had to go to the gym earlier, so then I had more time to do the drills, but I still got it done. So there's like quotes out there about off season. I like one where it says, all men are created equal. Some just work harder in the off season. This is the off season. You could do nothing about what you've done in the fall, but you can control what you do this holiday season. There's so many distractions. There's going to be a new movie coming out. There's going to be, social media. It's going to be popping off Instagram. There's going to be NFL games, college football playoffs. Those are just things off the top of my head. Are you going to take a break just for that, just so you can be a consumer and watch? Or are you going to realize the goals and dreams that you have and that you can make it big and you could do something, all dependent on how you treat this holiday season? All right, I say this all with love. I don't mean it to be harsh in any sort of way. I just mean it to inspire of, don't just go through and get your drills done. Actually, take it to a new level. Work even harder. If you've missed a couple workouts, okay, now you're gonna not miss any and add an extra set at the end, okay? This is a time to ramp up, and with the goals and dreams that you told me you wanted to make happen, this is what it looks like, okay? So I hope you're able to take these key parts away from what I'm saying, which is, just importance is family time, 100%. Christmas time is important, but would you rather have one good Christmas morning or one good week of Christmas, New Year's, not doing anything in a bad spring? Or would you rather just have a great spring and enjoy Christmas? It's not like you have to really trade one off. Just some of you guys are doing that, is all I'm saying. But don't get distracted. At the end of the day, rest is important. Once you've gotten everything done, I recommend training earlier in the day. Get it done while the sunlight's still out. That's my challenge to you every day. Get it done while the sun is still up. That's going to challenge you to get it done earlier. And honestly, just enjoy this time. All right, this is a great season. Holiday season is amazing, but it's how you finish. And what you do right now is going to be a direct correlation to how the spring goes, because this is the ramp up phase that we're talking about. So I love each one of you guys. This message was put on my heart. It means a lot. If you stay till the end, thank you so much. This is really important stuff. God bless. Stay the course.